Welcome to the Awesome Pod Mix. You are listening to Abby. The idea behind this podcast was to talk about how certain movies and TV shows made me feel when I watched them for the very first time. A reputed filmmaker once said, "When a piece of art invokes a similar feeling amidst a large audience, it's the triumph of the filmmaker." That's the magic of cinema. I love the magic of cinema. Today I'll talk about one of my favorite episodes of Marvel Studios, What If? Whether Marvel creates movies or TV shows, they are all cinematic. Animation is cinema. This episode's title is What If Zombies, written by Matthew Chauncey and directed by Brian Andrews. The episode opens with Hulk being transported via Bifrost, just like he was in Avengers Infinity War. Even the shots are similar from Avengers Infinity War. When Hulk crash lands the Sanctum Sanctorum, there's no one around except for the Cloak of Levitation. Bruce changes into sorcerer's attire. When he steps out of the Sanctum Sanctorum, he thinks he's too late. Ebony Maw and Cull Obsidian do their thing while Bruce tries to Hulk out and fails, just like Avengers Infinity War. Tony's hand blasts Ebony Maw off just as Maw says, "At the hands of children of Thanos." Bruce's reaction is similar to that of Thor's entry in Wakanda from Infinity War. The silhouette suggests is Tony, Doctor Strange and Wong fighting Ebony Maw and Cull Obsidian. It is now revealed that all the three heroes have turned zombies. The Cloak of Levitation comes to Bruce's rescue and beheads Wong, just like Wong chopped off Cull Obsidian's hand in Avengers Infinity War. Hope and her swarm of ants arrive at the scene, disintegrate all, and Hope beheads Tony. Hope requests Bruce to go with giant ants as he'll be safe with them. Bruce refuses. Spider-Man flings Bruce along with him. The Watcher reveals how Hank Pym went to the quantum realm 2 weeks ago to search for his wife, but Janet was infected with a quantum virus. When they came out of the quantum realm, Hope escapes because she has wings. Scott is attacked and his hand leaves an imprint on the glass, like Rose from Titanic. One thing leads to another and everyone is infected. Clint, Natasha, Steve, Tony and T'Challa arrive at the Golden Gate Bridge in a Quadjet to fight. In New York, Peter Parker shows a DIY survival guide to zombie apocalypse to Bruce. Happy Hogan is wearing a t-shirt that says, "I'm not single, I am saving myself for Thor," and he's sporting Tony's hand repulsor. The graphic reads, "Happy, never actually happy Hogan. Skills, driving, coffee, boxing." Kurt demonstrates how zombies attack and their saliva infects. Bucky Barnes' graphic says, "Silent but deadly. Skills, murder, killer arm, heavy sleeper." Sharon Carter's graphic reads, "The Bond Blonde." Skills, spycraft, first aid, eulogies. The 3 tips for surviving zombie apocalypse are: wear long sleeves, give off fewer pheromones, and aim for the head. Okoye is searching for T'Challa who's been missing. They found a signal but are unable to track the location. It's Camp Lehigh in New Jersey, birthplace of Captain America. Happy drives the gang to Grand Central. Okoye wants them to hotwire the train. Peter is skeptical as splitting up is never a good idea. Hope, Bruce, Kurt and Peter try to start the train. Happy says blam blam with his repulsor when he's attacked by a bunch of birds. Clint's grapple hook takes Happy down. I knew it was zombie Hawkeye. Zombie Falcon arrives at the scene. Okoye fights him. Bucky shoots at him. And finally, Okoye splits Falcon vertically in half. Sharon uses the repulsor to take zombie Happy out. Sharon takes the repulsor for herself. The Cloak of Levitation saves Peter as he hooks the front of the train. Hope relays the message. The train kickstarts. The Cloak of Levitation wraps around Peter, protecting him from the zombies, and throws him inside the train. Peter now sports the Cloak of Levitation like Doctor Strange. The Cloak of Levitation looks good on Spider-Man. Zombie Captain America takes out Sharon. Sharon is about to attack Bucky, but Hope comes to his rescue and slips inside Sharon's mouth. Cap tosses his shield at Bucky. It invokes the same imagery as Captain America the Winter Soldier. Bucky catches the shield and tosses it back to Cap, slicing Cap in half from the waist. Bucky says, Sorry, pal, I guess this is the end of the line. It's the same dialogue from Captain America the Winter Soldier, wherein both Bucky and Cap have said it to each other. Bucky takes the shield for himself. Hope reverts back to her normal size, exploding Sharon from within. Hope's in trouble because she has a laceration. Peter Parker mentions Uncle Ben for the first time. He also explains how he's still hopeful despite losing everyone because that's what Aunt May taught him. Outside Camp Lehigh, Hope turns herself giant and sacrifices herself for the team. Inside Camp Lehigh, the team meets Vision. Vision explains how he experimented and reversed the zombie condition. The proof is Scott Lang, but he's a talking head in a jar. Vision is being very cagey and he thinks they don't have enough resources to cure everyone. Okoye reveals that Wakanda has all the advanced equipment they require. Bucky canvasses the base to find transport to Wakanda. Bucky finds zombie Wanda and injured T'Challa. Vision has been feeding zombie Wanda. Wanda and Vision's love for each other is for the ages. Zombie Wanda attacks the team. The Cloak of Levitation swoops in to save Scott Lang. Bruce begs Vision to help them get out of there. Scott flies with the Cloak of Levitation saying Wingardium Leviosa, a levitation spell from Harry Potter. Vision points at a Quadjet in the hangar. Zombie Wanda kills Okoye. Vision wants to atone for his sins. He rips the Mind Stone from his forehead and turns grey, just like in Avengers Infinity War. I've lost count of how many times they've killed Vision in the MCU. Bruce picks up the Mind Stone and hands it over to Peter Parker. He requests him to avenge them. Zombie Wanda is sad to see Vision dead. Bucky fires bullets at Zombie Wanda. Zombie Wanda tosses Bucky away. Zombie Wanda attacks Bruce, but Hulk appears in the nick of time and saves him. Zombie Wanda and the Hulk fight while the Quadjet flies away. Zombie Giant Hope catches the Quadjet. T'Challa fires the thrusters. T'Challa says, "In my culture, death is not the end. They are still with us as long as we don't forget them." These are the same lines of T'Challa from Captain America Civil War when T'Chaka dies. Chills, literal chills, and tears in my eyes as Chadwick says those lines. In Wakanda, inside the Hex Shield, zombies are trying to get out. Over the zombie Dora Milaje, zombie Thanos is standing with all the Infinity Stones in his gauntlet except for the Mind Stone. Whoa, what a cliffhanger to end the episode on. The Cloak of Levitation is the real MVP of this episode. So many dialogue callbacks to the previous MCU movies. I loved it. You can listen to the awesome pod mix and subscribe to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. If you like what I'm doing, I'll soon be launching the Awesome Podmix page on Patreon, and you can support me there. Thanks for listening.